everybody, and welcome to Just Another Nerdy Podcast.
What is up, motherfuckers?
So, Drizzt wanted to come back on. We just finished watching Halloween, by the way.
So that's on our Seeger.
Feel free to watch that fucking garbage fire.
My God, Jason Mewes and Danny Trejo are in it, and not nearly enough.
Andy Milonakis is in there way not enough.
He's in there for 2 minutes, and he's honestly one of the best.
I even called it like right at the beginning of the movie. I'm like, is Andy Milonakis gonna be in this? And he showed up. We were like, oh shit, it's Andy Milonakis. Except for he's still Andy Milonakis enough that we were like,
Andy Milonakis.
But Drizzt wanted to talk about the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, which, by the way, is on my scener. So, I've watched the first 2 episodes. I'm actually going to finish the full thing. I am.
I mean, I fully intend to watch it all at some point. I've just got some problems.
So a little business out of the way first.
Grievances.
A little business out of the way first.
What's up?
The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina is based off of the Sabrina.
It's based off the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina comic book.
Yeah,
my girlfriend
which is
actually,
an Archie Comics.
V, I know we've talked about her and had her on a couple times. She loves comic books.
Yeah.
V is a huge comic book nerd, and she has quite a few of the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina comic books, including the ones they use for the intro scene.
Yeah, so
she has a lot of those for
there's that
cover art stuff.
It's also what they based the adventure, the teenage. The ABC,
Riverdale.
what is that?
Riverdale.
No. The ABC Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yeah. They based that series off of the old Sabrina the Teenage Witch comics that interlapped with the Archie and Jughead comics back.
Okay. So there's, if you're a fan of Melissa Joan Hart's Sabrina the Teenage Witch, this is a different.
Fun fact: she's really Christian. Just like a weird parallel for like witchcraft and shit. She's a very Christian person. She's one of the stars of God's Not Dead 2.
Well, so here's what I gotta say about this new thing. Like a short disclaimer, if you're gonna watch The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, this is not Christian on any level.
No.
100% zero Christianity.
The other
you're going 100% the other way. Whereas the teenage, like Sabrina the Teenage Witch,
it's lighthearted and fun.
Sabrina, that was super lighthearted and fun. It was ABC. It was a part of their Friday night lineup. So
it was a
we're
fun
not going
time.
to offend people. This was as offensive as Harry Potter, I think.
In terms of like if you're Christian and don't like witchcraft.
But this
or
one,
if you're religious in any facet and don't like witchcraft, not just Christians hate witchcraft. Basically, all organized religion hates paganism on some level.
But the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina holds no fucking bars on
No,
it.
they don't nerf anything. Honestly, I was hoping for more of like some.
Oh no, we're not in a spoiler free.
We are not. Spoilers.
Spoilers.
There we go. I personally, I would have liked for them to go with more of like a Pulp Fiction kind of situation, you know. Not like in the idea of the Tarantino movie. I'm talking about like actual classic Pulp Fiction. You know, like the serialized shitty stories that they would put out.
Okay.
To quote Motion City soundtrack, the plot sucks, but the killings are gorgeous.
Okay.
That's what I was hoping for. I was
Are
hoping
you a
for
Motion City fan?
I am. Actually.
You don't like the Arctic Monkeys, but you like Motion City.
You know, the Arctic Monkeys and Arcade Fire can S my D, bro.
I like Arctic Monkeys.
You look at these sideburns, Jay.
Okay, but I like Motion City soundtrack as well.
Yeah,
I've seen
Motion
them live.
City soundtrack is great.
Twice. I think.
Drake is actually a huge fan of Motion City soundtrack as well. He's the one that actually got me into it.
I've seen them live twice.
Nice.
So Sabrina.
She's in this universe. She is a half witch, and witches are of a different species than human. In this, I would assume they're inherently magical in their DNA.
I could not figure out what the fuck they were talking about there.
Okay, so basically, I would assume it's a bloodline thing because you have to sign your name in the Black Book at the Black Baptism.
Yeah, you have to sign your name to the devil
on a blood moon to the devil. You know, pacts with the devil, blood rights, and all that stupid bullshit. The main problem I have with Sabrina, or the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, the new one.
Should we break the plot down first?
We can actually, because most of my grievances are actually cinematography and such.
Really?
Yeah, those are most of my grievances. I like the idea of the series. It's just the way that they're executing it fucking irritates me.
So the first episode is like Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
It's her coming to grips with the fact that she's going to have to leave everything she knows and loves.
Yeah,
to
she's
become
15,
a witch
16 years old.
because it's her birthright.
Her birthday is coming up on Halloween on a blood moon,
which is when they're going to perform the Black Sacrament, the Black Baptism.
Yeah, they're going to perform the Black Baptism on her, and she has to leave all of her friends behind
to go to a special wizard witchy school.
Not Hogwarts.
No, not nearly that
way
lighthearted.
Less of an interesting name as well.
Yeah, I've already forgotten. The Institute, we'll call it.
Yeah, the Institute. They have to go to the Institute of Witches.
Yeah, close enough.
Sabrina's having a tough time because one of her friends is being bullied by the jocks.
Her gay friend is being bullied by the jocks, and her boyfriend, fucking Harv. I hate the actor that's playing Harvey in The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
Really? You don't like him?
I fucking hate
I think the problem is because he's so fucking boring.
I hate Ross Lynch with a burning passion.
Oh, you hate the actual actor.
I don't like him. I had to suffer through his fucking Disney Channel days because my little sister wouldn't shut the fucking
What was he on Disney?
He was on Austin and Ally on the Disney Channel for like 6 years.
Yeah, so...
And I wanted to hang myself every time I heard that stupid fucking theme song.
He's pretty boring.
He's a very boring individual.
Harvey's very boring.
He is not a very... in the comics, anyway, this adaptation of Harv, he isn't less of a bitch, but he's more brave. Like, he will actually act. Whereas, like, say, the 90s Harvey from Sabrina the Teenage Witch was just a fucking pansy.
Well... There was a shtick there. There was a comedic shtick.
He was a little bitch, and Sabrina got shit done. I love it.
Yeah. So the thing about Harvey here, like, there's one part that actually made me audibly laugh.
What was that?
And it made me realize.
Was it when they were sitting in the courtyard and her friend goes, "That's the death of the white patriarchy," and Harvey
he just goes,
"What?
Huh?" It wasn't even like a. I just noticed what you said. It was like I was doing something and then just popped in like, "Hey, what's going on?"
What?
Oh, okay. And then he went back to being.
He went back to writing in his fucking notebook.
Was he writing in his note? Was he?
He
drawing?
was either writing in his notebook or fucking on his phone.
He's probably either drawing or I thought he was eating because I was like, that's what makes him the dumbest.
So here's a grievance I have with fucking The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. It needs to fucking pick what time frame it's part of.
Yeah, I don't really understand.
It's got the same fucking problem that the movie It Follows had. It can't decide when it's fucking taken place. Did anyone see the shitty horror movie It Follows? The demon that torments you unless you fuck someone and
you pass it on as like an STD.
Yeah.
But then if they die, then it goes back to you.
Yeah, then it goes back.
It works its way backwards. Yeah. It just needs to work back through its fuck train.
Its goal is to kill you, and you've got to lay down the tracks of the fuck train to survive.
So back to Sabrina. Yeah. Okay. So
fuck
anyways, it's her birthday. It's her birthday. Her birthday's coming up, and she's got to leave everything behind, and she's having a lot of trouble.
Sad times.
She's living with her Aunt Hilda and Aunt Zelda.
Yep.
Both previously in the series. She's calling on her familiar Salem.
Well, actually, she called forth a familiar and then got bullied and cursed by full-blooded witches. 3
random witches, which they come into play later on.
I would assume.
And then there's her the one thing that wasn't from the series, her cousin Ambrose.
Ambrose, yeah. I actually like his character.
Love Ambrose.
He makes me happy.
So my immediate reaction was, is Ambrose going to become Salem?
That's what I thought immediately.
Yeah, because in fact, if you watch the series,
trapped. He can't leave that house. It would make more sense if Ambrose became Salem. Wasn't Salem a warlock?
Salem was a warlock that was banished,
right? Hilda saved him by making him a familiar.
Yeah, because he was banished. Yeah. Because he banished for some reason and had to suffer being a cat for so many thousands of years.
Yeah.
So that was Salem.
Hilda and Zelda,
and he
eventually
could talk. Well, this one, Salem is a goblin. There's a familiar.
He projects himself through a shadowy fucking ghost apparition,
and he talks for 5 seconds when he first introduces himself.
He says, "Hello, Sabrina."
Yeah, and
that's
then
all
says
we hear him
nothing
say
afterwards.
In the first 2 episodes. Other than that, we see him in a weird beast mode tackling a fucking possessed
That
scarecrow.
scarecrow scheme scared the shit out of me, by the way.
Piss off, dude.
I know, I'm sorry. I was like, I saw that, I was like, run, girl, run! Like,
okay, another grievance I have. It's Riverdale actually takes place in the same universe as the Chilling Adventures
and
of
there's
Sabrina,
a name drop.
because there's a sign in one of the main trailers. It says Riverdale to the right, and then it says Greendale to the left, which is where Sabrina takes place.
Yeah.
And there is going to be a
Netflix
crossover.
land.
I can guarantee there's going to be a fucking
Netflix
crossover.
land. Fuck that show.
I mean, I like the fucking the whatever twin is doing it from Zack and Cody. Fucking,
oh yeah,
whichever the not Zack one.
Yeah,
the same one that did that weird horror movie where he was a sociopath.
Anyway,
Netflix.
Cole Sprouse.
Yeah, Cole Sprouse. Thank you.
Look, so hey, what is up, Knuggert? Hey, just another K Nuggert.
Hello, K Noggert.
K Noggert.
Or
is it Knoggert?
Awesome outfits. Thanks.
Oh,
appreciate it.
Yeah, I got a little.
I mean, this is just how we dress all the time.
I'm
pretty sure I've worn this shirt on the podcast for like the last 3 times.
You have. You wear that shirt a lot.
This is my favorite T-shirt because it's true. It says I'm proof that aliens exist.
Yeah.
Say it like Knockert. Oh, okay.
Knockert.
Thank you.
What's up, Knockert?
For an English major, I suck with words. I apologize, friend.
So we're talking about the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
So spoilers ahead, friend. I have some like design.
Here we go.
I have like some design grievances with the show mainly, and that's my only problem.
So break it down for me. What do you
All right. So what I don't like is it's pop horror, you know. And I'm not saying pop horror is bad. American Psycho is a decent fucking flick.
Okay.
You know, shit like that. But Riverdale and the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina fall in the same category as me, and it's diluting horror to a point where you can't actually get primal fear out of anyone, which is the idea of horror movies. Like, I watched Get Out, and I was fucking shaken. That movie was intense and dark. It was fucked, and there were so many references that Jordan Peele put in there. There was one that he didn't even mean to put in there. It just happened that way, and it worked. It was really strange. But it was a great movie. It fucking breaks your brain. It's great. Now, if I were to compare that kind of cinematic genius in terms of shot and sound and visuals to the horror that is The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, and yes, you can take that as double entendre for horror and horrible.
I get you.
Ha 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 ha. Look at me go, condescending to everyone. Fuck you guys. Anyway, so one of my main problems is the cinematography. They can't. It's migraine inducing. The lenses that they use. What is like pure horror? Adventures of Sabrina. It's pop horror, my friend. It's popular horror for the masses that has almost no thought, no actual idea of plot structure. It's just gore and horror for the sake of creepy and weird. You know.
The thing I don't like about the cinematography, if I were to break it down, what I don't like is the lens that they choose.
Thank
a
you.
lot of
Yes,
times.
that is the blurry
blur.
lens on the outer 2/3 of the fucking
blur
shot
everywhere, and for effect, like when the Weird Sisters show up,
I think
that's what their name is. The three
the Weird Sisters.
The Weird Sisters.
I
when
think
they show up, it's really.
I think you can relate to me on this. I don't want to watch a TV show that gives me headaches like I'm not wearing my fucking glasses.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of that show where it looks like you're not wearing glasses.
Yeah.
And you can focus in on like one person.
For those of you with good vision, that's what not wearing glasses looks like most of the time.
That lens.
That lens.
Well,
a fisheye lens.
Unless, except for like you can't, even when you focus on the one thing, you don't.
It's hard to see.
Well.
It's fucked up.
And so that was a weird choice because they use it too much.
So Knockert, what brought you here? Did you just like stumble upon us randomly? I can't remember if you're possibly one of my brother's friends. I don't remember. My my fucking memory is absolute trash unless it pertains to some random ass story that's stuck in my brain.
So that is, I will agree with you. That is a huge beef that I have with it.
And that was one of them. Not to mention, like, I wouldn't say that the actors they chose are particularly strong.
Ambrose is fantastic.
He plays his part perfectly. They could have picked a better
Actress
for Aunt Hilda. Personally,
I fucking
opinion.
love Aunt Hilda.
In my
she
opinion.
is delightful.
She does the character well. It's just
she is overly defined. What are your scariest?
What
are your
what's our scariest horror movies in our opinion? Shit, dude, that's a loaded question.
I don't watch a lot of horror, but this guy does.
Oh god, you're gonna have to give me some time here, friend. Like what subcategory are we talking? Are we talking gore? Are we talking slasher? Are we talking psychological? Are we talking thriller? What's going on, man?
Because like I'll be honest with you, like. Okay, let me break down the scariest moment I've ever seen that shook me the most.
I swear to God.
And it happens in Zombieland.
Oh, was it the clown?
No.
Now I gotta kill this.
No.
Clown.
The clown, zombie clown, whatever. Like that was like
Fuck
okay.
This clown.
Because that clown showed up and he was like,
you know what?
Like, oh, cool throwdown.
Fuck this clown.
Scariest moment ever to me was Zombieland, and because of my age and how much I related to it. Mm-hmm. Cute girl from apartment 2B, is it? Mm-hmm. She gets attacked by a homeless person, so
yeah,
he lets her in. She falls asleep on him. He wakes up. She's a goddamn zombie.
That'd be fucked.
That is horrifying.
And then he beats her to death.
If
with
there's
the top of
ever a girl that shows up in my apartment and says that she was attacked by a homeless person, get the fuck out. Or I'll kill you here where you stand before you turn. I'm doing you a mercy. Sorry.
For things like that changed reality for a few hours, I'd probably have to put Get Out up there pretty fucking high. That was
That's a great movie.
It is. If you haven't seen Get Out, seriously, watch it. It is fucking.
It took me a while to watch it because I was scared to watch it, and then when I did,
it is really intense. The use of sound and imagery. It's called Get Out. It's from the director Jordan Peele.
Yeah. Also Key and Peele.
Of Key and Peele fame.
Key and Peele.
He's bringing back the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, he's bringing back the Twilight Zone.
He's going to be the new narrator.
He actually asked Disney, because he's an Oscar winner, he thought he could throw his clout around a little bit, and he asked Disney if he could do Gargoyles live action, and Disney is like giving him the runaround, like a big no.
In terms of like not like political or social pieces for horror, what would I say? Really just jazzed me.
Look, man,
really got my Jimmy's rustle.
I grew up with shit when I was over at my uncle's, my parents weren't anywhere near. Like, I watched From Dusk Till Dawn. I grew up on what else was there? Like, what's that one? Where like he's collecting the ghosts.
The Frighteners.
No, Frighteners is fun. I actually really like the Frighteners.
He's collecting ghosts.
No, it's got Tony Shalhoub. It's got fucking. This is the worst actor like name drops I can. Shaggy. He played Shaggy in Scooby Doo. Matthew Lillard.
That fucking guy.
It's the one where they're in the. It's a ghost one.
13 Ghosts.
13 Ghosts. Thank you. 13 Ghosts.
Dude, that movie scared the shit out of me.
I grew up on that shit, you know.
Yeah,
that was just shock and awe.
Yeah, it was mainly gore with hardly any point.
Like plot wise, it was pretty bare.
If you'd asked me that question like maybe a year or so ago, I might have said like the Babadook, which honestly that's just a heavy-handed metaphor for mental illness, at best. So I mean, it gets its point across pretty well, but at what cost?
I mean. You know, you're looking at a couple of Supernatural fans, which, by the way, whenever it comes to successful clips, like likes and retweets, your Supernatural
recap
is
Is it doing well?
Yeah, it's doing great.
I did that for my brother. I hope he enjoyed
that.
He actually clipped that for us.
Yeah, he's the one that clipped it. Yeah. I've been using that, and I've been using.
He's actually really well versed in Twitch. He used to stream a lot.
Yeah, well, tell him to get on more. I miss him.
Yeah. Then he usually has Wednesdays off, so if we keep the usual schedule after next week, we should be able to see my brother on here a lot more.
I dig you.
Yeah.
And then you know, like we're big Supernatural fans. The other one that's really successful is the one where I got a cramp, like in the
where you're kicking all the shit around.
Like, ah!
For the interactive review. No problem.
Yeah.
If you got to peace out, man, we were happy to have you here. Go ahead and subscribe if you feel like seeing our dumb fucking faces.
Follow. Is it possible to ask about other things? Definitely.
Yeah, by all means.
100%.
We're just. I had some grievances about the Chilling Adventures.
We heard a bullshit.
And Jay was like, "Hang on, before you start ranting, let me roll the camera."
Yeah, let me get this shit going. He was ready to go. And I'm like, pause. I have to turn the thing on. Because we just finished. Well, speaking of, Knocker, have you seen, do you know about Scener? This is a weird promo. Like, first of all, I watched the first 2 episodes of that on there, but you can watch shit on here. But no, we just finished watching Halloween.
So if you log on to our Scener, you can watch it with our commentary.
You can watch that fucking trash fire. Nugger! Thank you so much for the follow.
Thanks, man.
But if that trash fire, if you want to see our reactions on Scener to that stuff,
if you
it's
fucking bad, man.
It's a bad movie.
Jason Mewes is in it, and it hardly redeems it.
We just had to finish this. There's so many cameos of B-rated actors in there that are amazing.
Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Hello, nerds.
Hello, nerds.
Oh, fuck, it's Soka G.
Soka G! What's up? You just said, I can't believe we didn't have that troll on here. Soka G's back.
Damn it.
Soka G!
What's up?
What's up?
How you doing?
Anyways,
carry on.
It's about to get fucking interesting.
Yeah, we got someone with legitimate questions, and then we have Soka G.
That's alright, that's alright.
Be great.
Those are the best nerds there are if they are nerds.
We are nerds, I assure you.
Ha 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 ha.
These are promises.
So throw us your questions, Knocker. Wait.
Oh no, it's not that I don't want you here. I'm happy you're here. It's just
he was surprised
I was surprised you weren't here earlier when I got here.
Because you were last time.
I expected you to be here.
Yeah.
That's the thing. No, you shouldn't leave.
You should be you.
You should
okay?
You should do what you're gonna do.
Don't
let one shouty asshole dictate your online life, man.
What do you think about buying Red Dead Redemption if I don't have a PS4? I don't understand the question.
Do you have an Xbox One?
Do you have an Xbox One? I have an Xbox One. I'm seriously thinking about buying it.
Honestly, in terms of specs, the consoles are kind of neck and neck.
Well, as we put it, so I used to work at a video game store called Gamers here in Iowa.
It's actually where we met.
Yeah. Well, I've known you off and on beforehand, but anyways, when we worked there, the thing people would ask me which console should I buy, and I would always just say graphics wise, the detail difference is almost impossible to tell with the human eye. Now, granted, that was pre PS4 Pro, Xbox One X. So it doesn't really
take that as you will.
Yeah, take that as you will. However, if you have an Xbox One, first of all, I have an Xbox One. That's where I would be playing it. But I don't know, if you have the free time, do it. It's a 60-hour it's a 60-hour campaign.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not to mention
Rockstar pulled it out.
This is getting 10 out of 10 reviews.
Shit.
It's getting 10 out of 10
Does Red
reviews.
actually die this time?
What?
Is Red going to die this time?
Sure.
It's been 4 games.
When was the next stream? Streams are usually on Wednesday. However, we will not have one this Wednesday.
Yeah.
I have to work.
Jay has to work early, and are you gonna post my ghost story?
Yes, I'm gonna post your ghost story on Wednesday. Good. So follow our YouTube if you can. Yeah. You can go over to YouTube. There's buttons down below for everything. Discord, buttons. YouTube, Twitter. Scener, Twitter. You can click on all that. You can find us. Follow us everywhere. But YouTube, I'm gonna pop up. We're Iowan.
Yeah, we're from Iowa.
We're Iowan.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's not even an Iowan accent.
We're nice, fuckers.
Yeah, we're nice fuckers. You can check us, but you can check out our YouTube and stuff. We're gonna break down the podcasting news in little segments, but also I'm gonna put out the spooky story.
No, not Ireland. I'm very Irish, if you hadn't noticed. But we're from Iowa.
Oi, mate.
Iowa.
That's terrible.
IOWA.
Or island. We're the opposite of an island.
We are in a landlocked state.
Yeah. We are landlocked.
One of my favorite things to yell when things go wrong is I'm calling the Coast Guard. What are they gonna do for me?
We're straight Iowan. We are from Iowa.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you are a pretty Irish boy indeed.
Yes, I am.
So gee.
You should. Did you ever see me with my beard, Soka? Because it was very ginger.
Yeah, your beard was sick,
dude. It was red as fuck. I miss it as hell. I miss it like hell, man.
Yeah, I'm actually working on. I'm gonna do No Shave November. Trim it up.
A Dutchman.
Oh, very nice.
Knockert is a Dutchman.
So,
you're German as hell, Jay.
Yeah, I'm very German.
That's very apparent.
Yeah, but I do contest that my family came here after the Civil War and before World War II, so we're not racist assholes at all.
Thanks, Soka.
I never saw you with the beard. I bet you looked like a daddy, though.
Thanks for breaking down that equation for us, Soka.
I like it.
Big boys plus beard equals daddy. Good to know.
So, as far as Red Dead Redemption 2 goes, though, like, it's
by all reviews, it's a fucking phenomenal game.
It's getting 10 out of 10s, and they're saying it has taken the formula of Red Dead Redemption 1. Mm-hmm. It has upped it in all the perfect ways for today's technology. It has also taken the formula from Grand Theft Auto 5. It has flipped it a little bit, so Grand Theft Auto 5 is about enjoying things at breakneck speeds. This game encourages you to slow down and enjoy the little things. So you cannot buy any gun. You have to unlock it by finding it in the environment, and then you can buy another one later because these guns can break down if you don't clean them regularly.
Oh, wow. That's really cool.
You also have to form a bond with your horse. And every bond level that you have gives you, like, unlocks more things you can do with the horse. Like, you can do, like, stops and spins and stuff with the horse. You can whistle from further away.
So the more the horse trusts you, the better it will perform for you, like in real life.
Exactly.
All right.
There's other things, like, if you're going to steal from someone's horse, like, you can steal from someone. Also, the better the bond with your horse, the more likely that if someone tries to steal your horse, it will kick them in the face. So the game encourages you to slow down.
Knockert asked if fucking Nightbot. Knockert asked if Red Dead 2 is the bomb of 2018 in terms of games.
Yeah.
So far it has been. Yeah. We don't know if there are any more AAAs dropping soon, but if there aren't, this one's it.
Yeah. So far it's the masterpiece.
If you liked the first Red Dead, by all accounts, buy the second one.
To quote, like, was it the Game Ranks review? Yeah, the Game Ranks review, they're like, we don't mean to be cliche, but Red Dead, or Rockstar has done it again. Like, they just keep doing it. The selfie channel on the Discord server is pretty empty. Should I put something in? Soka, no. No, Soka.
Don't do that. I'm based on your language.
Face up. That's it.
Collarbones,
face up, Soke.
Collarbones up.
Face up.
Them's the rules, bud.
That's it. That's all I want. I don't.
Really worthy of buy a PS4. So I can. Do you not have a next gen console right now, Knockert?
I would. Yeah, I would
personally.
Buy a PS4.
Yeah, if you were going with the next gen console, get a PS4 Pro above an Xbone.
But
its UI is a lot more user friendly.
Also, get Spider-Man.
Okay, and get Spider-Man. But yeah, if you're I believe because you don't want me to post anything. We did not say we don't want you to post anything. We said collarbones up. So
face up.
Them's the rules. Abide or leave.
You also need a better PC. PC,
yes.
So RD2 is not going to be on PC.
You can post memes. You can do what
automatically.
You want.
So, like,
nothing perverse. This is a public area for public people to have fun.
Leave that for the meme channel. Your memes are on fire, by the way, but still.
I'll be the judge of that.
He's got a really great one, a Diglett and like a tongue.
Oh, I saw that 8 years ago.
I liked it. Anyways,
memes are weak.
Anyways, as far as PC goes, though, like, you're still missing out on Spider-Man and Red Dead 2, so you're buy a PS4.
The PS4 is probably going to be your best option. It's basically a computer.
Had I been starting fresh, I would buy a PS4. The only reason why I bought my Xbox One was because back then I was actually working on a TV show. I was doing a video game review channel.
If it's only your face, then by all means, spam the shit out of it. We don't care.
Spam us your face, okay? So. Your face! Your face.
Not our faces.
No, I meant, but
look at the selfie channels. Jay, pull it up.
You will delete it. It
Pull
better
pull
be your
pull
face.
I swear to God. If you fucking troll us,
I'm not doing it on the channel.
If you fucking troll us here, Soka, I'm gonna be pissed.
It's okay. It takes me a minute to do this here. Don't just take it. What's with the blood? I don't know. Did you just? Is that actually you?
Those look like they're from a cell phone.
That might be Soke.
My dude, why are you bleeding?
Yeah, what are you bleeding, buddy? Oh, he deleted them. Boom, they're gone.
Are you alright?
You alright, Soke?
Dude, you okay?
You alright? Yeah, it's you.
Are you alright? You're
okay? You're shy.
That's fine. Why are you bleeding, buddy?
What are you bleeding for?
Dude,
where's the blood?
Give us some insight on that.
Anyways,
I hope
back to Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, it's blood because Halloween. All right, I dig that.
I dig it.
As long as we don't have to be like concerned or anything.
So okay,
I'm a pianist, and maybe you guys can help me set up my own business, my own Twitch account.
It's not hard. You know, get a camera.
We can self promote stuff like that. It's really cool. That's awesome.
Drop on our Discord. Follow our Discord.
By all means, hang out. Jay's on there a lot. Yeah, a pianist. He plays the piano.
Yeah.
The keys, my man.
So let's talk about Sabrina a little bit.
Okay.
I want to talk about my big issue with the show.
What's your big issue with it, Jay?
So this girl, she's obviously an 18-year-old actress playing 15, 16.
A 15-year-old girl, yeah.
And it's not obvious because, I mean, she does look like she could be 15.
Yeah.
She is very much overly sexualized.
I agree.
There's a part where she's...
Did you
get the bathtub?
The tub.
And she gets out and there's side boob and kind of the shape of her naked butt.
That's a little fucked up. That's a 15-year-old girl in the shows you.
Yeah, to me that's far.
That's way too far. But to be fair, it is a horror genre, and witches in particular, they like in like classic lore, that is a huge part of their pact with Satan.
I get it. I just think that, like...
You ever heard the term blood orgies, Jay?
The idea of a 15... Like, we don't need
It should bother you, because it bothers me.
Well, but the thing is like... Yeah, you can have that stuff being alluded to, but at the same time, we don't need to go as far as to see this...
To actually show it.
15-year-old side boob.
Exactly, that's disturbing.
And then on top of that, like, later she's sexualized even more, and it just... I don't dig it. I think it's a bridge too far for me.
I agree completely.
There's the next episode, there's a part where it's like, you don't see as much with Sabrina, but you see it with the Weird Sisters, where they're kind of bumping and grinding a little.
Yeah.
And again, these are teenagers, so I don't really dig it.
Noggert. Alright, let's check that out. We will check out your Facebook, my dude. See what's fucking...
Where did I see Roger Sizer?
Jamin out over here. What's this? Oh, wow.
I don't know why my internet's being an asshole, but... Nice!
Holy shit, dude! Damn, man!
I'm gonna pause so then we don't...
That's
nice!
That is really cool.
Oh, you know what? I want to bring it up just because...
Man, that's fucking rad.
Holy shit, Pink Smurfs actually subscribed to my shit. That's awesome. Storage and disposal. Oh, that's Nick. Hey, Nick. Hey, Nick.
Hey, Nick.
Going to work, Nick. We're just chilling out a little bit before we have a stream with Pink Smurf. So thanks for popping in, buddy. This is actually a far more successful stream than our 11 a.m. one, with just Tommy and I.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm glad you guys popped in. So when it comes to Sabrina, I think that the show is I like it. I love the intro. I think the intro is really good.
Yeah, it's campy. It's great. I love it. I like the idea behind it, but I think it could be executed better. And I hope in part 2 or however many parts they make when they release more episodes, they really fine tune the cinematography.
I dug. Well, I think it's going to be a comment that people really didn't dig the lens shit. I think that's going to be a comment. They're going to.
I hope so.
Cut back on that because it didn't look great.
I understand the distortion because it's like a different reality aside from our own.
Hey, Soke, you can troll us. Don't troll Knocker.
Don't troll
Knocker.
Don't troll other people. Is it Buffy-esque? Not particularly. I wouldn't say no.
Well, there's a lot less action as well. Like
it's not
so like I kind of got excited when she first came into her house and she flicked her fingers and all the lights turned on.
The lights turned on and the radio started going. I liked that.
Outside of that and the spider scene, that's it.
That's all the witchcrafts we get to see.
That's it. Like there's not a lot of great witchcraft. You do get to see the devil.
So in fairness, just like you can say weird stuff like that to us, but not to Knocker. All right.
Don't take the term trolls too offensively.
A troll can be anyone.
just sort of sling shit.
Yeah.
But here's what I'm gonna say: just don't do that to other people on the chat. You can do that to us. We're fine. We'll play.
Our faces are front center.
Yeah, we put ourselves out here.
We'll
but
be fine.
We want Knocker.
We can take.
Knocker shared his piano.
He's a beautiful pianist. I mean, see, even he's being cool about it.
Yeah.
How about
so don't worry about it.
We're all just cool adults.
I'm just laying some ground rules so you understand.
We like to have a fun, constructive time.
Yeah.
There are things I'm not allowed to say on the podcast.
It's not that you're not allowed to say. It's just you don't go on rants about certain things.
At
you want
Jay's
to make sure
request.
everyone has a good time.
Because everyone needs to have a good time. Or you can say stuff to me. It's
Tommy
fine.
Or Nick
our faces are front and center.
Yeah.
We're here to be spoken to and about.
Yeah.
Not the other people on the chat. They're just here to commentate and watch what we have to say, just like you, man.
I need to it's.
Go ahead and troll Travis.
Yes, also troll Travis.
By all means, troll Travis.
But to be fair, Soka, you understand that Travis trolled back.
Yeah.
You gotta...
He will... You can throw something at him, but he'll hit you with a few licks of his own.
Yeah, he's quite entertaining.
He's a great guy. Dre, you are the...
Oh, okay, Soka. Whatever trips your trigger, buddy.
Whatever, man, yeah. But back to Sabrina.
Back to Sabrina.
Anyway.
Great, yeah, I liked it. I really enjoyed it. I thought the Scarecrow it wasn't that terrifyingly scary.
It was like a nice change of pace from the boring shit that was happening for the last 20 minutes.
Exactly. And it was actually really cool. Oh, that's one thing I forgot is the main antagonist on the show, not outside of the Dark Lord. The one who kills the teacher.
Yeah.
That is Missy from the most recent season of Doctor Who.
I thought I knew her face.
She's so fucking good.
I love her as an
actress. It doesn't matter what you think about Time Lords being women or blah 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 blah. She is.
What the fuck?
There's a lot of people that are upset about that shit,
dude. They
felt it was pandering.
It's been very well established that Time Lords can be either gender.
Yeah, but
for a very long time,
people were like, "This is pandering."
Even going back to old Who.
So, but her performance every time is consistently amazing, and she does great in Sabrina. The only time I it was jarring was when she went from being like beehive teacher with
a mousy
to really... coming out with her hair down and a sexy dress, and she's like, "Hello, Sabrina."
A piercing stare.
And even the characters were like, "The fuck."
To quote the great American poet's Cake, she had a short skirt.
How young are you guys? I'm 30.
He just turned 30. And I just turned 22.
But I think Travis feels left out. It's not that I don't like you, ... I do like you, but I don't think I can handle you.
Right, you are, Knocker. I'm 22, not 32.
Yeah, 22.
If you thought I was 32, thank you.
So I was actually friends with his mom, and then he used to stop in at the game store.
He went to the local community college with my mother.
Yeah,
and
it's such an interesting.
I would swing in and rant about random bullshit.
And then I was like, "Oh hey, do you want to be on a podcast?" Because I was starting a new podcast.
I was like, "Fucking sure, bud."
I had an old podcast, and he was like, "Yeah, what did you? No, favorite thing you say? Sweet action." Sweet action is such a great
or sick nasty. That's
what. But every time, so the way you say sweet action here,
sweet action.
Every time I read it from like Robin and Batman type of sweet action. It cracks me up every time you say sweet. Oh,
you're
action.
Also 22, dude. You got some sick skills on the keys for someone who's only 22. You're fucking tearing it up, man. You got a lot of potential, and I'm not saying that lightly. I assure you.
Oh, it's okay. Put in the picture of the face.
Oh, good. The blood capsule.
I see.
I was a little concerned there, man. Don't hurt yourself. That's bad. Okay.
I thought he just
if he bit his lip or something.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit.
Don't fucking hurt yourself, okay? It's bad for you. Nice.
Soke's 18.
Good for you,
Welcome
buddy.
to the world, Soke.
Welcome to adulthood.
Yeah. Don't enjoy it. Actually, do. How can I call you?
Both. Do you mean by name, my friend?
Jay.
That's Jay.
Drizzt.
And I'm Drizzt.
Drizzt.
D-R-I buzzing sound T.
So understand that when I say things, it's not 100% correct.
It's cool.
He just tolerates it. You're like a fucking champion, by the way.
One of my bosses at work calls me Drizzt because he doesn't have any teeth, so he can't make the T sound. And I always give him shit about it. I'm like, hey, there's a T there. He's like, hey, fuck you.
Christopher Goodrich, you'll never know how old I am. Chris is back!
I'm guessing you're like 23, 25.
So I feel bad because Tommy, Chris dropped in and said hi to Tommy, and then Tommy didn't know it was him. Or he didn't say hi, he walked by, but he said, I saw you last night.
Not a problem, Knocker, dude. Seriously. That's you on the keys. That's some good shit. It's D-R-I-Z-Z-T.
Yeah, D-R-I-Z-Z-T.
Drizzt. It's Elvish, and if you want to split hairs, technically it's undercommon.
Oh.
Yeah. It's the language of Minzo Baranza.
Do you know Tiana, her name was actually, so I found it, there's a common thread where, a lot of us are getting our names from books and shit.
Yeah.
So I was actually named after, I was either an actor or a character in the Big Valley TV show.
Oh, okay.
Nick was named after a character from an old Western, either Big Valley or Bonanza.
Nice.
Tiana was named from it was either a book or a comic book about a fairy princess who in the real world was a hooker.
Nice.
And then I don't know about Tommy.
I was named after a dark elf from a book series of the same name.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's 24 books and going strong. RA has a lot to say about this guy. Yes, Drizzt, you got it, my man. Chris is an ageless lurker behind Jay's bushes.
No, remember, you moved out of the bushes for Soke. You said that last time. You're in the backyard.
Don't forget sometime in Jay's doghouse.
Well, actually, you know what I was thinking about doing was turning my garage into a doghouse.
For Chris.
For a real dog.
Oh,
for a real dog. I was gonna build a doggy door and get a doggy space for the garage.
Like a space heater.
Yeah. So then the dog will because I'm it's like a giant doghouse. Yeah. You know, we can come in and out. And then
insulate the fucking garage. Put a small.
Because we have that huge backyard.
Yeah, you do.
So
be good for a dog.
But yeah, okay. So we watched Sabrina today. Yeah. Sabrina, or not today. We've both seen it. You've only seen one episode. Are you going to continue?
Am I going to continue
watching Sabrina?
I am indeed.
So one of the other things that I really, really enjoyed, so I was actually going back to it with Missy. The cool thing with the Scarecrow was when they cut back to her and she's got the doll.
Oh, yeah.
And then you actually get to see Salem be a badass.
Yes, you do. That was really cool. I enjoyed that.
The only thing is I didn't expect... I was thinking that when they went around, when she came around the corner, Salem would be like a panther. That size of a cat. I thought that was a missed opportunity.
Yeah,
and then he would shrink down.
I was going to say, or at least, let us see him
as
from that to the cat.
Yeah.
You know?
the Scarecrow I thought was cool. It was a little intense. I did laugh at how on the nose it was when she was. They're like, go find the oldest tree, and so she goes to the apple orchard, and there's a big ass sign that says "old tree," and it
Pointing
points
that
at the
way.
big fucking old tree, and I'm like, just in case you didn't want to waste any time looking for the old tree. Like,
lazy plot devices are lazy.
I was laughing pretty funny at that.
Yeah, don't read that.
Just looked it up. It was Big Valley. Oh,
No,
Nick, you
no.
were named after. So we both were named after Big Valley characters or actors. I don't know.
Don't.
That's dope.
Don't read the second one.
Oh, I'm not.
Out loud, please.
But
It's uncomfortable.
but yeah, Sabrina. Like, I thought the show was okay. I thought there were some funny plot devices. Also, the one thing that actually made me audibly scream was immediately after the Scarecrow thing. Harvey pops up. He's like, "What's up, Sabrina?" I was like, "Ah!"
The show has a lot of potential. I just think, from what I've seen so far, they aren't executing it as well as they could.
I am nervous already though because
no, so
Netflix...
it's a Netflix original, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, based off of the comic book of the same name.
Yeah, it is based off of the comic book of the same name, which the Sabrina the Teenage Witch from
like
ABC is a spin-off. Or it's not a spin-off. It's that came off of that as well. They're both off of the same property.
Yeah. Well, what happened? There's like the serialized comics of Sabrina the Teenage Witch and Archie and Jughead under the same publication, which spawned the Sabrina the Teenage Witch TV show in the late 1960s, and that went on for a little while. And then the actual comic books of Sabrina the Teenage Witch spawned the 90s TV show, and then they came out with The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, which was more of a pulp horror comic book of Sabrina, which...
it's more traffic later in the day. Maybe we should shift Wednesdays forward an hour, like noon to 2-ish. Yeah, well, I was kind of thinking about that, but at the same time, we have some people who've got to work. Oh my god.
Actually, it's a good question.
You can read it out loud. Or we can grow together with Knocker. The kind of thought do you think about when I ask you help me with
oh
my
man,
own
I
channel?
mean, we don't think you're like trying to be like selfish or just egotistical or anything, my dude.
Yeah, no.
We totally understand collaboration. The only way to actually make it on a platform like YouTube or Twitch is to like crowdsource and collaborate.
Yeah,
that's just how it is, man. It's not this. We clearly see that you're talented, and it's not self-serving in any like selfish way. We see you're talented. You are talented. We would like to help you get as much of a voice as you can, man.
You definitely should stream on Twitch. There are a lot of people that when they're actually practicing things to learn, they stream. It's actually this guy that I host on my channel, which is Jay Deem. He does like a guitar session every morning, which is just him practicing songs, and he takes requests. But he has like hundreds of viewers because he's so good. It's like Hugo Moreau or something like that.
Yeah, man. I mean, there are some dicks out there, but
whenever it's like self
promotion.
No, I'm trying to think of like destructive. Like I myself I had a guy like this guy that I really really like watching on Twitch. By the way, you should go to YouTube and you should check out the Alpha Gaming channel on YouTube. Because he has a lot of good Twitch advice. He's the only reason why the camera looks as good as it does. I asked, or he said he was going to put me in a video or something, and I said, hopefully the video is not about poor framing, LOL, because the framing back then was even worse. Like right now, I'd say our framing's okay.
So honestly, the only way for you to get any kind of footing in any professional sense with a skill or a talent is to do it on the internet in some facet, so people know that you're there. You can't do things solely through self-promotion off the internet these days. It's not how it works, man.
It's so fucking hard. Even on Twitch.
Like, I've been trying to do the whole self-promotion off the internet thing with my writing for like a year or so now, and guess what? It ain't fucking working. Good.
Oh, don't say don't waste your time on Twitch. Here's my opinion, okay?
Hit us, Jay.
Twitch is an amazing platform that is starting to grow. It is hard to get out there sometimes, but if you have a talent, like that when you're when you're playing like that, that is something that is an interesting niche that people are going to see and they're going to follow and they're going to enjoy. You just have to practice at it and get better. And I'm not saying get better at piano, practicing at the video production end of it, practicing at the interaction with people and stuff.
So I would like to wholeheartedly disagree with you, especially with how much YouTube is going through the shitter right now.
Look at Raquel Raquel Lilly? Rachel Lilly? She is so talented. She sings and stuff, and you're getting new artistic things happening on Twitch now with painting, with music, all sorts of shit. Someone I referenced making it rain and throwing ones around a strip club. I sent a link of my playing the song Storms to Zelda Ocarina of Time. It's the most recent video of me playing. Nick is playing. Nick is on keyboard, actually. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah, he plays keys.
So, what I was thinking about doing, this is crazy because I've got the vidIQ score up here, and it's like scoring Nick's it's scored his everything. Oh, Nick.
Oh no.
It's making fun of your SEO over here. I'm sorry, buddy. But I really don't feel it's because I know a guy, a really talented singer, he was streaming on Twitch, but he realized it's not working and stopped. That's another problem, though.
It's called a lack of tenacity, my dude.
Yeah, like you have to stick it out. How long have we been doing this? How long have we been doing this?
About 8 months.
Yeah, about 8 months. I've literally been actually streaming a podcast for a lot longer. Actually, it's
Probably
almost been a year. Yeah, I'd say almost a year. Because I know Darian and I did a Christmas one, and that was like close-ish to the beginning. But you have to stick it out. You have to keep doing it. But also you have to do it not for success, but for fun.
You have to do it for you, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And it's all about engagement.
If you don't believe that you can do it, then you fucking can't.
It's my personal opinion. And yeah, you have doubts, and those doubts are what can make you quit or succeed.
Like, there are a couple of our podcasts where I read some of my poetry, and now, personally, I don't think my poetry is anything special, but I know that I have to keep doing it. I have to keep writing because it's what I want to do, and I have something to say.
Yeah.
And damn it,
Knocker, do it for personal growth.
And damn it, if I am not going to have people hear what I want to say.
But I mean, the thing about like Twitch is like, artistically, if you have a talent, you have an edge on Twitch over streaming Fortnite for hours,
dude. Right? Or random
Black Ops 4,
or random gamer girl who can't figure out the controls but is wearing a low cut top, so thousands of viewers.
But to be fair, that's more proving the point that like Twitch is for less talented people.
We are. That was a bit of a counterintuitive.
Yeah, I would say that like I would give it up though for people who have serious talent, like artistic people.
I mean, I've thought about streaming me reading my poetry on Twitch before. But...
On our YouTube channel, I have an interview with a girl. Her name is Zalthara. Zalthara is an artist.
You fucking nailed it right there, buddy. That is what you should do it for. Personal balance, clarity, and understanding of yourself and the world around you.
Well, if you do it for fun, then you will succeed. Exactly. If you're doing it just for promotion...
If playing the piano is what speaks to your soul, then by all means, hit those keys until your fucking nails bleed, man.
But it's not a place, exactly, you should not be like, I'm going to get big on Twitch and something like that. Maybe use Twitch to make some extra money and try to do something IRL and make something big. If that makes sense. That is true. Twitch is for...
To kind of counter what you just said, that's what a lot of people were saying about the people who were spending all of their time and resources throwing shit into YouTube channels 10 years ago.
But, I mean, I agree in the fact that, like, I mean, Soka's almost talking to our point in the fact that, like, we're saying, like, you don't do it just for money.
It's not a place for you to make a career.
And it is a good place to get some cash. I mean, it can be. That's the thing, though. Like, Raquel Lilly, she was just at TwitchCon performing live for money. You can, but at the same time, you should do it as a hobby and
Hell,
personal growth.
man,
first.
I was going to a shop.
I think we're coming to an even ground.
Yeah, I think this is weird. I've never had an argument on the internet that actually leveled out to us agreeing with each other.
Because
and
I think we're all saying the same thing,
separate
just in different ways. Yeah, I think we're all saying the same thing, but in different ways. But it's just do it for personal growth.
Like in terms of people who do what they love and it actually worked out for them. When I was in Iowa City a few months back with my girlfriend, we were hitting up a random shop she wanted to go to, and there was a marquee for a theater / stage area, and on the marquee it said #1 Markiplier Live / Jacksepticeye. Live in the flesh in Iowa City, playing video games and commentating for the people.
So my sister was
That's fucking nuts.
She was making me laugh a little bit the other day.
That's
she
insane.
goes, I was telling her how I want to get like different people to interview on Twitch and stuff like that. And she goes, you should get that guy all the kids are watching right now. And I was like, Markiplier? In my fucking dreams. Markiplier's not, he don't have time for me.
Like hell, fucking Markiplier is gonna take the time to let like 2 pudgy nerds from Iowa interview him for 45 minutes. One of them's gonna be screaming the entire time.
Yeah, it's okay. We know. We know you're not just trolling.
We know you're not a troll.
You
man.
put in the couple. I think it was the last podcast or the one before that you were on. You were putting in like actual
decent commentary
shit while doing your normal Soke thing.
While just being yourself, you were also putting constructive shit.
We enjoy you. Like
we do like having you here, dude.
Impressive.
Like you're a bit of a wild card sometimes, but you do add to the construction of our fucking conversation on here.
Which is why we enjoy you. Like we don't want you to just go away.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing your views on this topic, guys. You're all fucking great.
Thanks, man.
I'm a smart boy. Views.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, it's just my personal opinion. I'm a big fan of like Twitch. I really love a mean girl.
However you identify.
Yeah, whatever you want to be. I'm just a dude.
Yeah.
Like I can't.
Guy.
I can't come up with nothing.
Dude.
This is okay. I'm not gonna get into.
I know a lot of really insensitive internet jokes, but I'm not gonna make any because that's not cool.
I was about to go into a political rant. I was like, let's not do it.
If I'm not allowed to, neither are you.
You get not just political. You get into like religious rants. Well, it's quite entertaining.
Those go hand in hand.
You're like, these are nerds, and I was like, yeah, but we don't want to piss people off.
I maintain that being well versed in religion and the facets thereof is a very nerdy thing.
I think that's good, but once you start getting into like an explosive rant in like 2 seconds, like you flip from 0 to 360, that's when it's scary. You're like, oh shit.
Start 360 no scoping religious people.
Tommy political rants is okay. I don't think Tommy goes into. Oh, Tommy needs to get off Facebook. Do you follow Tommy on Facebook?
I do indeed.
Oh, buddy.
Love it. It's fun, man. Jesus, God, my hair is getting long.
Yeah, well, what's your goal?
I wanted to hit my waist.
Okay. I can't. I've tried one time in high school.
Mm-hmm.
It was bad.
It was hard for you to do something that was fun for you because it was your only focus. How to make people's lives better. It was forgetting your own interests and needs.
So, okay.
Self-care is important, Knockert.
Here's my deal. Here's my commentary, Knockert. Here's what I'm gonna say.
Hey, Fonzie, what's up, buddy?
Hey, dude.
Jay has to work on Wednesday. I have to work on
Wednesday. We're also just bullshitting.
Yeah, we're just hamming it up, talking to our some of our followers or viewers here, and just shooting it, man. Yeah, that's why I'm the rage machine. Damn right, Chris.
What was I about to say?
You were responding to Knockert about his own self-interest.
So here's what I'm saying. Don't buy a PS4 or Spider-Man and RD2. Get on Twitch. Spend $50 on a Logitech camera. Okay, like a 1080. I think it's a 1080 Pro. Who just dropped in? Oh, Nick!
Gee, thanks.
I thought you followed already. That's weird.
Yeah, seriously though, Knocker, you've got some skill on the keys, man.
So yeah, buy a camera.
Buy a camera, buy some decent editing software.
Yeah, and just go for it.
Just do what you're gonna do.
I thought I did too. Oh. Well, thanks for following now, Nick. It's appreciated. Every follow helps because as much as we can get up to, if we can get up to 50 followers at an average of 3 viewers, that's affiliate level.
Oh, you freaking out? You piecing out here, Chris? Or are you gonna come to the bushes?
Jay on Wednesday. Oh, he's gonna come. Well, so Chris, one thing we are gonna do is on YouTube we're gonna put up the spooky story that Drizzt told me a while ago.
He's gonna put up my ghost story.
Yeah, we're gonna do the ghost story,
which I will preface before any of you watch it with I don't believe in ghosts. I believe I say that a few times.
You do. You say that right away.
5 viewers score.
Yeah, but definitely go to YouTube, Knocker, and follow the Alpha Gaming channel. That's a super helpful
He will
channel.
help you a lot with how to fine tune your stream to what it needs to be for you.
Yeah, he'll make it look good.
To sound the best, look the best, and put out what you want to.
And that whole Mario thing.
Yes, Alonzo, it is the one about the theater.
The whole Mario thing that just popped up, he gives you that for free. He does the blue shell. Let's just for fun, we're gonna do that.
Yeah, show him the blue shell, the outro. Look at that. Yep,
yes. So blue shell. He gives all that away for free, so that's fun stuff.
What I type in YouTube?
Alpha Gaming Channel. Harris Heller.
We featured him back at the old set once or twice.
He's really good.
Yeah, Fonzie, yikers indeed. It's like an hour. I actually took time to like deconstruct everything that was happening. So it was great.
Alpha Gaming Chimp? No, channel. Anyways, here, let's.
I'd watch a channel that said that was Alpha Gaming Chimp. Just a monkey learning how to play video games.
Should we just change the name of the Just Another Name podcast to Alpha Gaming Chimp?
Nothing killed them. Shut up, Looper. You fucking suck. Alright.
Oh. Okay, so here we go, Knockered. Let me drop this in real quick. I'm gonna.
There we go.
Here we go.
So that's what
this guy. It's Alpha Gaming Channel. This is Harris Heller here. He is very talented. This camera one is a really good one when he talks about picking out a camera. Also, he gives away free subscriptions on these, or like free like things to do. The laggy stream is really good. It talks about settings. But there's one more that I really, really like. It's not on here. Anyways. Yeah. So there we go.
Back at it. Here we are.
So guys, we're actually gonna have to let you go.
We do have an interview to do in 15
We got an interview,
minutes.
and I have to prep the actual like part to the interview to make it look good.
Thank you, all of you, for being here. This is probably one of the more active chats we've had in a while.
Yeah, we had a really good active chat. I would like to do later afternoon, but like Tommy works, Nick works.
I work at 5, so we could possibly start streaming like around noonish or 2. That would actually be that'd be ideal because my ass can't wake up in time for 11 in the morning anymore.
I know, 11 a.m. kills everyone.
See you later, Soka.
Again, guys, check out Scener if you want to. You can watch our live reactions. We just watched a movie called Halloween.
Yeah, it was great.
There's a button down below. You can click on that.
Check that out. Knocker, it was great seeing you. Thanks for the follow, buddy. We'll see you next week.
You can also watch my live reactions to the Sabrina.
The first 2 episodes.
The first 2 episodes of Sabrina. I'm gonna put up more. I gotta activate the Halloween thing real quick.
Good. All right, Nick. Good to know when your time frame is.
And then we've also got, what was the other one? Oh, we watched Monster Squad last week. It might still be a little bit off, but I checked it once at least in it.
Trying to fix the audio, were you?
Yeah. Senior doesn't give you a whole lot of options when it comes to fixing things, so I had to email a whole bunch of people and say, hey, my audio shit.
It's streaming on Netflix. It's a Netflix original.
Yeah, it is a Netflix original, and then if you
happens to exist in the same universe as Riverdale.
It's a Chrome browser extension called Scener. you can go to the Scener website. You can actually click on our thing down below. It's got the Scener thing. You just click on the button. It's scener.com/jam.
Download it, go to Jam. It'll stream the video and have our commentary.
Yeah, you'll be able to watch us watching the stuff. It'll be like watching with us.
It's like Mystery Science Theater 3000.
I also did She's Out of My League as well.
Why?
I don't know. It's interesting because I complained the entire time about stuff. I don't know. It's frustrating. It was a good-ish movie.
Don't get me started on my problems with fucking Riverdale, man. That's a whole nother rant.
So we'll see you guys later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.